All right, so you called me over to talk about veganism, I'm assuming. Do you want to start by introducing yourself?
Hi, my name is Ava.
Ava. Okay, nice to meet you, Ava. Brandon.
Nice to meet you.
What do you think?
I think being vegan is pretty cool. It protects all the I understand why people become vegan because killing animals is terrible, but I also understand why people choose not to be.
Okay, so yeah, just to give you a little bit of expanded definition.
Yeah.
So veganism is against commodifying animals in any way.
Mhm.
So eating them, exploiting them for entertainment, clothing,
Yeah.
etc. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you're not vegan.
I am not.
Do you eat meat?
Yes.
Okay, and then like other animal products?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, all right. So you said that you can understand why people would be vegan, but also why they wouldn't be, right?
Yeah.
So I guess the first thing I would ask is, in a world where animal products are especially not needed to be healthy,
Yeah.
what's the justification to exploit and murder animals?
Definitely I feel like survival needs sometimes because you need some of the stuff that's in meat, protein, but you can also get protein from other things too, but some people choose to get protein from them. But yeah, I feel like also there's also no other reason to kill them besides for that. I think that it should only be for food and not for clothes or different things like that.
Okay, yeah, so that's a great point you mentioned for survival. But all of the major health organizations, WHO, the American Nutrition and Dietetics Association, they all agree that vegan diets are healthful at all stages of life, right? So we don't need animal products to survive.
Yeah.
Protein, all of the major nutrients you can get through plants or through supplementation. So if that's the case, what else could be? Because in that case, if you don't need it for survival, you're doing it because you want to do it, right? Because you like the taste or you like the convenience. So would you say taste and convenience are good justifications for murdering billions of animals?
Not necessarily. I think that if it's an easier way for people to get the stuff that they need, but there is also other ways that they can get it. But I think most people just do it because it's easier and it's right in front of their faces instead of having to go into a factory and have it to go through all this stuff for.
Sure, and I agree with you. I think part of the problem is societal normalities, where that's kind of what most of the food is. If we lived in a hypothetical vegan world, all the food would be vegan, so it'd be just as easy, right? But because meat is the norm.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, right? Because I know you said convenience and stuff. If the only animal products in the store were made out of dog, cat, elephant, something typically frowned upon to eat, would you still eat them?
No, I would not.
Even if it was less convenient to not eat them?
No. I feel like that's just because I feel like more stuff like that is quote unquote for pets reasons, for emotional support, and I feel like also the stuff that we kill for food, no one really goes for them for pets and emotional support and all that stuff, so they don't really care.
Right, and that's because of the roles we just given them, but I guess because I don't blame you for never thinking about this, but I guess since we're talking about it, what exactly is the difference where you wouldn't eat that dog, that cat, that elephant meat, but you're okay eating that pig meat, that cow meat? Because pigs and cows they call cows farm dogs. Pigs are just as intelligent, if not more intelligent, and they're all equally as sentient. So what do you think would be, why be okay murdering one and not the other?
That's a good question. I think that since our brain has just always gone towards, farm animals, you can produce more of them. It's easier to get production and all that stuff for them. And they've just always just gravitated towards that and not let me just go kill this cat to get food. I feel like no one's really wanted to go eat that.
Okay, okay, and I hear you. Like I said, a lot of it is just societal norm.
Yeah.
But would you say that something being a societal norm or social norm is a justification for an action?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not.
All right. Yeah. All right. So yeah, because we've observed throughout our history, there's been a lot of societal norms, especially involving oppression against other humans that clearly are not okay.
Yeah.
And we know that now. So that's the thing. I mean, I guess if you you know you're kind of agreeing with what I'm saying here. So what do you think would stop you from going vegan?
I feel like, to be honest, I've thought about it. I've thought about becoming vegan because there's a lot of options out there that like can replace the different meats and stuff for like pigs and cows, but also like it's just like convenience and just like all that.
Okay, and I'm assuming, are you still living at home?
Yeah.
Okay, so that can be kind of tough, but yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, but again, like you said, if there was a dog meat,
Yeah.
elephant meat, any other meat that you are familiar with, like dolphins, that people love and are kind of like frowned upon to eat, you would go out of your way and not eat them, right? But I don't know, I'm gonna give you a resource after this. There's, if you look at slaughterhouse footage, if you see normal behavior of these of these cows, chickens, pigs, when they're not being slaughtered and murdered, I mean, they deserve the right to life and to not be abused just like any other animal. So, I mean, every time you do buy meat, you are contributing to that industry.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know the figure, but it's with sea animals, it's in the trillions of animals that we murder every single year.
Yeah.
Millions a day, each day. So, I mean, if you love animals and you do want to have a consistent viewpoint, veganism is really the only way to go about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Cool. Thank you.